Hey guys, Logan ISL here, and we are back in Super Towers of Hell. Sorry, the audio on the game was pretty loud, so I probably couldn't hear me very well. So I turned it down, and today we're going to be doing Killjoys and keyboard eating. So these three towers, I assure you, you are going to struggle with them. Unless you are a good obvious. So these three are a bit hard. They are definitely probably about outside of the normal Robloxian range. And this is a great way to get your skills. So let's start with Killjoys. This is Jupiter 5 in Blender. Tower crossing required, you will very rarely see these. And rings 3 through 6 don't have them, and there's no tower in zone 2 that has it. So it's only Killjoys. Thanos tower over here has tower crossings, and a tower in Ring 2 called a Deep Darkness, which we'll cover way later, has them as well. Oh, these are advanced towers. We don't want to touch these right now. Anyways, intermediate towers, starting with Killjoys. So this tower, you're going to see wraparounds, and this is where shift block is definitely a requirement. And this tower is a bit more modern, so you're going to see definitely a lot more stuff than you normally would. So this is called a switching platform. Oops. I'll try to demonstrate the platform as I really dumbly fell to my device. So these are switching platforms. You can switch them like this. And as you can see, you cannot go through this anymore. But trust me, it is easier to just land on this one stud and continue through. You're gonna get on this spinner and fall again. So one thing I will have to say about Killjoys is the beginning is definitely the hardest part of this. The first 4 floors are definitely the hardest part. So you're going to see me fall quite a few times as well in this episode, unlike last episode where I don't think I even fell a single time. So you're definitely going to see me fall and do some mistakes. Be careful getting on ladders like this. Do not go on like an angle in a corner. You will not cling to it, and you will just fall. So be careful of that. Now there's 2 ways you can go about this. Up here, I'll show you. And these balls that are coming out of me through this turret, they do hurt, as you can see. So do not try and get hit by them too much. I'm noticing the game volume is still a little loud. When you get to the top of this truss, press space. There's 2 ways to do this. You can go on the outside part, or if you're skilled, you can do these 1 studs. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do that. But I would recommend trying to do the 1 studs. And these are all falling platforms, by the way, so have quick mobility. So you're gonna go along here, turn around here. Go up this ladder, be very careful. At the top, you only have 1 stud here. Do this jump, it's a bit long. Wrap around here, and you're back. And this is where that shortcut thing will send you. It'll send you right here. So this is a bit of a weird thing that I don't really get. You go up to here, you're gonna hit this X. And it's a button, basically, and now you can climb on this now. These, I believe, are, yep, no lie. So basically, if you can put your camera through this, as you can see, how I'm putting my camera through the, these purple stuff, that means it's no glide, and you can fall through it. So be careful. However, traps and towers are usually marked. Okay. I forgot about this. So here is a Thanos head. Anyway, so I would recommend going into shift block, hitting the period and comma key to center yourself, and landing on this ladder. So this is a bit of a tricky jump. Yeah, that is pretty tricky, so be careful of that. Now here you're gonna smash through the frame here. And the secure is gonna hit you. And you're gonna go to your right. I would recommend just hold jump through here. You're gonna hit this button. That can now be touched. And just hold W until you start moving like this. And boom, click this button. And this is something called not even a tower. It doesn't give you a tower point or anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not show you it. I'll show you where it is though after Tower Killjoys. If you want the badge, because you won't get the badge from doing it through Tower Killjoys. This is the tower crossing it was talking about, by the way. So be careful through here. I would recommend trying to get on top of this. Be careful. This is very easy to mess up. And then try to jump on the balloon pad, and it'll teleport you to the next one. This is where it can be a little bit tricky for players. Trying to do these wraparounds and landing on these one studs. So I would be prepared for that. Oh no! Yep, that happens sometimes. I was expecting to fall here. Whoops. Yeah, this part is a little weird. Not surprised I'm falling here. As I said, I would been expecting to fall this episode quite a few times. Right, so here we are, tight ropes. Remember what I told you in the first episode, look down. Now here's that push box, which it doesn't show you in the tutorial. So this you push around, and if you touch the red thing, as I'm going to demonstrate, it disappears. So do not touch the red, or else you'll have to restart. So if you're in Bad Lad, you can push the box through this gap, but I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't recommend you doing that either. It's a very risky thing to do. Be careful with this turn. And as you'll see up here, there's a button. You cannot push it, but this box can. I'm gonna come over here, do these wraparounds, and get this key. Keys are very rare to find in towers, so you'll mainly see buttons, not keys. You're gonna touch it, and it opens up. Here you're gonna do some tower jumps, and as you see, oh, this door is locked, and there's no key. Since there's no key, you must use a lockpick. It's estimated you'll need to try to lockpick the door 20 times before succeeding. So now you must get all of the 20 keys in order to open the door. So follow me, so I'll show you all the keys. And as you see, this, you can kind of see it here. Something you're trying to walk on. Now, this is very, you have to push this all the way out. As you can see, you heard a little bit of a blurb. Now this can stay here. And now you can go ahead and go along. So yeah, don't partially push that out, or else you're trapped and you will have to fall down from there. Make sure you push all the way out and hear the blurb. So these are called memory platforms. They only appear, like you can stand on them, but you can only see them after for a certain amount of time. So be careful with this wraparound. Very easy to mess up. Part is really easy to mess up. Trust me. I've definitely done it a few times. And it's an outside part, so be careful. As you can see, the bottom of my screen has a bunch of keys. And here's some memory platforms. I'm just going to pop this because I can. And make sure I have all the keys on the outside part here. Yes, I do. I'm going to go out and wrap around here for a key. And as you can see, this is open. Grab more keys. If this drives you nuts with all the keys, you can go back to the key door and it will accept all your keys. It won't open until you get all 20 keys. So here's another key. None of the keys are hidden. They're not like hidden behind a no collide wall or anything. Got this one. Be careful, jump late. Power jump here. This ain't a trick, you can just walk on this platform here. Get on this ladder. And go back in. And you'll get, as you can see, you heard a blurp. That closes that door. Grab this key and ta-da! So this part is a little bit tricky. I will definitely tell you this is very annoying to play. So I'm gonna go through here very carefully. Boom! And here we are. Do the strap around here. Okay. You're gonna be tempted to go to the right. Do not do it. You'll hit your head on this and you will cry yourself to sleep. Do the wraparound from the left side. That is gonna be tricky and you will likely fall on it. And welcome to the 5th floor. Now I recommend climbing the stairs like this. Climb up here. And here's another push box. Now be careful. These are the shoving platforms from Toast. And trust me, they are not friendly. If you hit them, you will go all the way across the tower. There is little recovery for you. You're gonna go on this and go on top of this. Here's that balloon earlier. These are balloon killers. If your balloon touches these, you will lose your balloon and you will fall. So do not touch them. You also don't want to touch it with the character either, I believe. Uh-oh. Yep, that's not good. Boom, save myself. This is an elevator. If you touch it, you'll just move with it. These are balloon destroyers, just in case you bring the balloon over here. Find this ladder, and welcome to the transition part of this tower. So you see, this tower looks a bit weird. You'll understand why in a second why it looks like this. So, this is actually a very easy remake of a very hard tower in Ring 4 called Tower of Inception. To give you an idea of how hard Tower of Inception is, nobody has ever beaten it without any items. And you'll never see me beat it because it is bull crap. But yeah, feel free. Okay, I'll just give you a great example. If you touch that filbert, it will teleport you back to here. But yeah, if you want to watch, there are people who have beaten it who have uploaded their videos of it, including me. You can see me do floor 10. That was me abusing a glitch though. So. Yeah, if you want to see how our towers get in this game, look up Tower of Inception and watch people play it. It's absolutely bad. So jump through here. And you are going to go over to here and press this button. And now you can climb these! Now if you fall, I don't think there is a button deactivator, so... But I'm not going to find out and waste time. Now as you can see, my health is starting to get low, so be careful. You cannot take your time on this section with the kill brick spinner, or else you will die. So here, there's many different ways you can do this. I'm going to do it this way. Just jump and you can climb right up. It's very easy. Wrap around, wrap around. Now this is a bit of a hard jump. You can either do it from here, which is, not gonna lie, it's possible. Pretty sure it is anyway, but I'm not going to find out. But personally, I'm going to climb up this truss and take the jump from the top of this truss. See? Way easier. Be very careful. These wraparounds are way trickier than they look. And now you're on the second half of the tower. Okay, go into this hole. And now, this doesn't become an ascension tower anymore. It becomes a descension tower. So I go from the top of the second frame here to the bottom. So, speed from earlier. Be very careful with that speed wrapper. It is tricky. Do not tower jump, go out. Oops, go this way. You're gonna walk in the frame. And here we are. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I haven't played this tower in a while, so. And boom, you're down. This is very simple. Now, I do not know if there's a teleporter if you fall here, so you might be trapped and you might fail. So these are called traps, or what the community actually likes to call them are gay baby jails. Which are basically pits that if you fall in, there is no way to get in. The community calls them gay baby jails. As you can see, I accidentally touched the kill brick floor there, which you're not supposed to do, and it did teleport me back to this tightrope section. Because I didn't read that correctly. So yeah, luckily this tower is lenient and it didn't teleport me back very far. Other towers will teleport you very far. Trust me, it's not nice. Pop Thanos tower. I'm on here. Now you're at the top here. Climb down. Speed section. This is not that hard, trust me. That is not nearly as hard as it looks. Make sure when you hit one of these red things to sit still a while, because your speed will still be there for a little bit. So I would be very, very careful. You're gonna go along this way. You'll notice you have to do each of these 3 paths. You have to do each of them. Smallest button in the game, fun fact. And after all 3 of those buttons, you press, you can now continue. Whoops! Okay, I fell. And I might be dead. Nope! I got lucky. It teleported me back to here. Didn't mean to fall. Luckily, I did not die and have to restart from the beginning. Here's one tip, by the way. If you are speedrunning, or you die and you do not want to walk back, hold R. Do not do that unless you are trying to completely restart from the beginning of the tower. It might be useful later, trust me. Like, if you fall to an outside part, hold R and it'll teleport you back. You don't have to reset. And I don't know if that was the right way. I should probably be cutting out some of these fails, but I kind of want to show you guys what I kind of show you guys the way back just in case. Okay, so be careful. So, is this what you're supposed to do? Yeah, you're supposed to land onto here. So, you're gonna jump like this and then hold. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, you can either walk around that or you can do what I just did. Wrap around down. Land on this. You know those 3 buttons that you have to press? That's what that opened up. Climb on this and climb down. Whoa! Yeah, I accidentally fell down there. Almost. And you're now on the finale of the tower. Kill brick wraparounds, be careful. As you can see, they do hurt. Now, if you fall down here, you do not get teleported. Land on these pads and heal up. Now I can climb up this way. And now this wall is open up for you. Here's the tightrope. By the way, there is the wind pad. You're gonna go down into here, and you have to push this box down the entire track. This is very top tier gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. Very creative gameplay, as you can see. And this is a bit challenging. This is not easy. This is not as easy as you may think it is. Here's the button. Oh, do not screw up the final part here. There you go. And you can walk the track down, which is what I'm gonna do. And now you can walk down through here. Here's a spinner for you, with kill brick spinners. Personally, I'm not going to jump to avoid them, because these do not hurt much. Back down onto here. Now I'm going to watch my health. Where's the next platform? Right here. Okay, now I'm going to heal up, so I'm going to go ahead and pause myself while I do that. Alright, this should be enough health, so let's go ahead and continue. Alright, so... okay, didn't go up the truss the right way. Gonna go through here. This truss. Go up here. Very simple part here. Find this ladder. Simple wraparounds. And here we are. Go on these kill bricks. By the way, that whole section we just did, if you fall down, you have to do that whole part over again. So, would not recommend doing that. Go in the first person, go in the hole like that. Look through here. Final wrap around the tower. And ta-da! That will be it for Tower of Killjoys. That is definitely a long tower. Yeah, it's pretty long. So yeah. We're now gonna go on the Tower of Heck, which yes, it is the first tower. Tons of history. And I will say, this tower is a step up for Killjoys. So prepare yourself for this one. You might not have a good time. So this tower is pretty straightforward, and you kind of just have to do it. There's really nothing I can help you with. That's a slide, by the way. Press space to go out of slide. This is an invisible path. So yeah, this tower, if any people struggle with, and I'll tell you, yes, this tower is difficult. So there's two choices. You can go ahead and try to do a shortcut from here to there, and go down the slide. But for the sake, it's just a slide. It's not that bad. I'm gonna try to do a shortcut on camera. But if you don't want to do this, just go ahead and go down the slide. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. See? You can do that. Way easier to do that in first person. Don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. up through here. Yeah, do a wrap around on the left side, not the right side. And here we go to one of the biggest memes in the whole JToK community.
Oh my goodness, oh my damn, oh my goodness, they're going ham.
Hey Chloe, how's that geometry dash level you were
in?
Anyway.
They're going ham. This is how making is supposed to be.
Nothing really to explain here, it's just normal gameplay. Now, these two fall, go on 1 and 3, not 2 and 4.
You bite the fry bites back, my man. Damn, crispy crunch. Look at the bacon. Get yourself that double cheese.
Now this you can just climb. Now when it gets to the top, just scroll in the first person and you'll fall. Do not press space on that, trust. Green's pretty easy. Just do that. Hello? And my eye is starting to back up. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, someone just did not even the tower. And I forgot to show you that, where neat is. I guess I'll just do that at the end. Here, multiple ways to do this, but I recommend doing it this way. Just hold W to climb down that, makes it a little easier. Climb up this ladder. You get to the end of it, and I get to the very end of this ladder. Scroll into it. Do a wraparound. And here's some trusses. These fall, so be quick. See, they fall. And here we are. This, do not press anything. You'll land here, and these will fall, but these won't. So, do not press anything. That is a conveyor that wants to ruin your day. This is pretty simple. Up here, these do fall, so be careful. This tower does probably have the most falling objects of any tower, so be careful. I swear I've seen an invisible block. Okay, never mind. 2 ways to do this. You can either do a 7 stud wraparound, but obviously your everyday player does not know how to do that, so let's not do that. Come up from this, go on this ladder. These do fall, be quick. This. Now, normally I wouldn't show you a shortcut like this, but unless it's changed, go ahead and do this. Yeah, do that. These fall and you will have to be pretty skillful, but trust me, it is way better than to do that section. Now up here, I don't know if you can see it, there is a very small block you can land on. I don't even think you can see it. Yeah, you can see it a little bit, but barely. Now these 2 objects fall, so be quick. Boom. Very simple, wraparounds. Those will be challenging, likely for you. Climb up to here. Go up to here. Be very careful. Climb up this. This, and now you're on the magenta floor. You're already on floor 8. Tightrope. This is a very small one. These are ones you'll likely see in towers, so be careful with these. Very easy to mess up. These all fall, but you can just walk those first part and then just jump on those. here. Now this will slide you, and it's inconsistent, so as soon as you start sliding, press space. Trust me, it is way better to do that. Here's another tightrope for you, and say for example, oh no, I fell. So on this kill brick to go up. Now I'm going to show you a trick. On this, use your common period symbol to line yourself up and just hold W. Simple as that. Fine with this, and I'm going to show you a shortcut. You do not have to do this part all the way around here. Instead, climb up to here and do a precise jump up to there. If you fall, you just fall down there. So, highly recommend doing that instead of the outside side. And you're back inside onto the 9th floor. This part's pretty easy. I'm up through here. Nothing really to talk about here until we get to here. As you see, there are kill bricks. Climb up this quickly. Be careful. These fall. These do not. At least I don't think they do. No, they don't. Now here, you can climb on top of that kill brick if you want. Personally, I go out and around. Health is starting to get low, and we're getting to an important part up here, so be careful. Yes, here. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop and heal. Alright, I think I'm healed enough, so I'm just gonna jump through here. Now, I'm just holding jump in space, but if you want to go ahead and do the passive way, go on the left side, but it's pretty easy to fall. This, either go on the blocks or do the tightrope, which is what I'm doing. We're doing a tightrope and the blocks. Get to the top here. Pretty simple. Just jump around this. You don't have to do this part legit. And now, welcome to the hot pink floor. Now, as you can see, these are hard to see, so be careful. This is the final floor of the tower, and it's not easy. Trust me. This is a little tricky. This is a one stud part, so be careful. Make sure you look down. Here's a turn. Now, up here, you're gonna have to be careful. Recommend using period and common to align yourself. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to notice up here, that's where the connection is. So, you have to be careful, and it's invisible, and land. So basically, this is invisible. There are stuff here, but it's invisible. You have to align yourself. These fall down. Be very careful and be very attentive, as I'm about to show you a shortcut. Boom! Shortcut. Be very careful. You do not walk off again. If you do not like doing that, you can go back up to here and then doing it over. So, kind of on this tightrope. This is hard to see. Trust me, I've fallen there before. This is a really savage part of the tower. You are likely gonna mess up here. You see these blocks that are hard to see? Climb on those, and then these are far. So I'd recommend tilting, hit it, tilt it, and then hit these two, and that's Tower of Heck. That's it. You're done. Hit the wind pad, boom. Tower of Heck. Pretty simple. So now we're going to go on the last tower of this episode, Tower of Keyboard Eating. Oh, this one's by Bruno, first tower. This one's Keyboard Eating by AJS 2004. So this tower used to be a lot harder, but because of one section, which I'll show you. But now, they replaced that section. It is way easier now because of that. This tower mainly got its difficulty because of one part. Yes, just one part. I'm dead serious. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're getting to a point now where you've beaten Heck and stuff, and you're now beating this, I am going to tell you, you need to get 1-studs down. Because they are going to be in the towers ahead. I'm gonna go on the left side. And here's your first test. Here are some 1-studs for you. Come up here, and you're on the 3rd floor already. 3-stud raptor. That should be easy peasy for you. Long jump, be careful and don't fall like I almost did. Careful, those are long jumps, easily falling as well. This part's pretty easy. Now, be careful of this. See how these are different colors? This will end your day. This won't. So, be careful. Here's a hard jump for you. Yeah, I have no way to explain that to you other than try it. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it to you, so just be careful. Oh yeah, if you fall, go back to the end of it. Here's a pushing platform. Jump onto this. Jump on the edges. This fort is very short. Go on this, and yes, here it is. This part used to be an alley of conveyors that were very hard, very unique, and very weird, but now, not anymore. So, look up an old video of this tower, and you'll see how bad it was. So these are now just snakes now. I have never done this before. Go back, and boom. Here are some of the old conveyors though, these still exist. So, these are going to be tricky for you. Are these turned off? Oh, they just slow these. So these are still here, they're conveyors, but they move you very slowly. So that one doesn't though, so be careful. Oh yeah, there's those one-road platforms from ToH. Now here, do not go to the side like this. Go forwards, or if not, you will fall. And go up the slider. And you have to go into this kind of tight spot here, into gray. This is an outside part, so be careful. This has 1-studs. This tower will get you, if this tower does not get you used to 1-studs, Tower of Stress will. Be careful with that, that will hurt. Bit of a tricky wraparound for you. Get to the very edge of this, and then climb onto the ladder. This will likely get you the first few times. It got me. Go out to the edge, and just ride it. It's very tricky. This wraparound is also very tricky. So yeah, this is likely this is the hardest floor, so let's get the fall here. This is just self-explanatory. And welcome to the blue floor. Be very careful. It's easy to fall here. Go on an angle and hold W to do that. Now here's ice for you. I'm gonna show you what this does. See how I'm moving really weird? You have to be very smart to deal with ice. The longer you hold the button, the faster you'll go. So, hold D, and then just wrap around with it. Hold D, get onto here. And it's very easy to fall here, so be careful. Get to the end, hit the button. Get to the end, hit the button. And hold jump to nullify it. But just be careful. It is very easy to mess up. That ice part will get you, and you will fall back to gray, most likely, so. Now be careful here. I would recommend doing this part like this, so you do not hit the kill bricks and get harmed. Transition here. Here's some tower jumps for you. Now be very careful, this is an easy spot to fall in. I have fallen here quite a few times, so... Now, do not push this all the way through, or else you'll get trapped. Just tap it and go out. Jump at the very edge there, or else you'll hit the ceiling, and that will be good. And welcome to the... Is this 9? Yeah, this is 9 already. Jesus. Now, if you're a mad lad, you can do this tightrope, which personally, yeah, I can do that, but I'm not going to show. I'm not going to do that because not everybody can do that. You do not have to remember this. Trust me, because I'm going to show you. See how my camera's going through that? Do not go on this one. See how my camera doesn't go through that? That one's good. So that's how you know which of these paths are good and which of these are bad. Oh no! I read that. I don't. What? Was the middle one good? Oh no, I think the middle one was good. Whoops. Well, I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, so let's try that again. That was unfortunate. Yes, the middle one was good. So I believe it's right, left, right. But I'm gonna double check. Nope, that's why you check. It's right, right. And then it should be left, yeah. Okay. Long jumps here, so be careful. Recommend doing them like that. Go into shift lock, reposition yourself here. These are weird, so be prepared for that. Now here, you can either jump around and then go up there, but that's not how I do it. Go onto here, do a bit of a wrap around, and climb up that trust. And welcome to the 10th floor. This is going to be hard for you. Oh, those don't fall. Okay, I thought they did. This is going to be hard for you. So, recommend doing this jump. Well, not like that. Nicht good. Alright, let's try this again. So this jump is really hard. You're not going to like this jump at all. So, yep. Yeah, very inconsistent. All I can tell you is to really just be careful. So I'm going to go ahead and say, just get to this third stud here, and then just jump and go for it. I honestly don't know how to do that. So, if you fall, try and land here. That's really all I can tell you. Also, I find it funny how me falling down here did not change the music. That is very weird. Okay. That's weird. Alright, so if you land this jump, climb up to here. Now, I'm pretty sure you can actually... I'm gonna try this actually. Go. Okay, that is way more consistent. Doing it like that. Yeah, do it like that, guys. Go out, and that like that. Now here, this is going to be tricky, but it's only going to get worse. There's a troll jump in this, so beware that. Just take this very carefully. There's a 90-degree turn, and you're about to see what I mean. This is the final jump of the tower. You have to, well, not final. You have to land on this small block. Smaller than one stud. And then you jump at the edge here, and boom. That is Tower of Keyboard Eating. You have 6 towers. Well, I do anyway. 6 towers just like that. So, that is all of the intermediate towers inside of Ring 1. Just like that. So that's Annoyingly Simple Trials, Anger, and Madness, as well as Killjoys, Keyboard Eating. So that's 6 towers, and in another episode, we'll get to these. Next episode, though, we are not going to be in Ring 1, we are going to be in Zone 1. So stay tuned for that. That'll be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and see y'all later.